Hello everyone, it's Gordon here with Finnmark Designs, and in today's Sauna University video, we are going to discuss why it's so important to purchase a sauna that can get to the temperatures that all the benefits that you're reading about were based on. So let's go ahead and dive into this. So why does high heat matter? Why can't you buy a sauna that gets to 140, 145 degrees? Well, here's the thing. If you go and you read all these PubMed articles, the JAMA articles, the peer-reviewed articles, the WHO articles. You read all of this information, all of these studies that have been done to show the benefits of infrared sauna therapy. You're going to find out that all of these tests were done in saunas that can get to 160 plus degrees. And why is that? Because heat shock proteins start at 160 to 165 degrees, right? So there would be no reason why anyone should be buying a sauna that can't get to these temperatures if they're looking at all the benefits that infrared saunas can provide. Now, some of our competitors have come up with their own way or narratives of telling you that, oh, well, that's not how infrared works. It heats you from the inside out, which is true, 100% true. But think about how much longer it's going to take to heat you from the inside out if you're at 130, 140 degrees, 145 degrees versus 160. So more sweat, less time. And we'll get into this a little bit more, but we have on our one person in hybrid, it's plug and play. No competitor has been able to beat us on this or even come close to be able to plug in either one of those saunas into a standard home outlet and produce the heat in the amount of time that we can. So how do we do it? Well, we have the proprietary heating technology. We have our tuned Spectrum Plus heaters. We have natural wool insulated walls. Okay, it's very surprising to us that almost zero of our competitors use insulation in their walls in the sauna, right? It's surprising. Frankly, it's odd because it's not a very expensive thing to do, and you can create that much more thermal dynamics in the sauna to heat it up faster. So we're using natural wool insulated walls. We're also using 8 millimeter tempered glass. Now, let's talk about glass really fast. Well, there's plenty of competitors out there that have a lot more glass than us, and some would say, oh, it looks pretty. Well, yeah, it might look pretty, but is it functional? Is it going to do the job that you want it to do, right? You can have a very pretty piece of furniture in a room, but is it actually going to do, what you need it to do, what you paid money to have it do? So when you have a lot of glass in a sauna, it's not a very good thermal conductor, so a lot of the infrared and the heat actually gets pushed out of the glass. So it's actually a very bad thing for a sauna, especially if you're only, and what's surprising to us is a lot of these glass saunas, the saunas can only get to 100 and 35, 140 degrees. Plus the glass, that's why so many companies have so many complaints over not being able to achieve temperatures of 130, 135, and it takes an hour and a half to get there. So, um, so we have one of our biggest engineering marvels is we have the fastest sauna to temp. So we can get our sauna to 170 degrees in 54 minutes in optimal conditions. Now, okay, Gordon, what's optimal conditions? Well, you got to make sure that the outlet that you are plugging this on in isn't branched to seven other items in your house, right? Or, a bunch of other things aren't running on it. You're going to need the full 15 amps on that outlet to make sure that that sauna is optimized, right? And then, building temperature, right? The test that we did in Ontario was on 67 degrees was our starting temp. Inside the sauna was 69 degrees. So if you have it in your garage, and it's freezing outside, and it's maybe 40 degrees in your garage, well, it is going to take more time to heat up. If you have it in your basement, and say you keep your basement at 60 degrees or 63 degrees, it is going to take more time. But we did all of this 170 degrees in 54 minutes without dangerous heat lamps. So Remember we talked about those quartz lamps that are very dangerous, right? Offer very little benefits at the length or distance you have to be away from them. We did this all with safe heat technology. Again, UL listed heaters, and we have a full ETL from Intertech safety certificate on the entire sauna itself. So um, all the high heat matters. Everything's great. Everything is perfect, right? But the, one of the other big benefits here is you don't have to hire an electrician, right? On the one person in the hybrid. So if you buy a sauna, say you buy a sauna from a competitor that's a two-person sauna and they say 20 amps. Well, what they're saying is you're going to have to call in a local electrician and have a 20 amp line ran from your breaker box to that location where you want your sauna. So if you're, say your breaker box is in your garage and your master bedroom is all the way up in the far right side of the house, it could cost a lot more than $400 just to run that line. So that is an added cost to the sauna. So um, keep that in mind when you're shopping. It is going to cost you money on larger saunas or competitor saunas, to be able to run that sauna when you get it. So I hope this video helps. And again, we're here to help you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. And as always, have a healthy day.